Okay, so I think that is everyone here. It is so lovely to see you all, to see your names come up. There's something so wonderful about seeing the same names coming up. It gives that massive sense of community, doesn't it? It certainly does for me. So good morning, happy Easter Monday. I hope that everyone is feeling well and has had a peaceful and relaxing bank holiday weekend. So welcome to the Wellbeing Ritual every morning at 8 a.m. for 20 minutes, your daily dose of feel-good well-being. Today is a Monday, and so we're going to be doing a breathwork meditation practice just for 20 minutes. Let's start by taking a hand to your heart. Always a good place to start. And maybe one hand to your solar plexus. Dropping the eyelids. And calling all parts of yourself to this body, this present moment. And you're starting to notice the rise and fall of your breath. The rise and fall of your torso as you breathe. Breathing in and out through the nose. Notice how just the very act of turning your awareness to your breath starts to slow it down. As you become witness to your internal landscape. And with the gentlest of mindsets, and just a touch of curiosity, just watching how that breath is moving through you today. Where is the ease? Where is the comfort? Where are the restrictions? And if there are any restrictions, can you soften into them and allow them to melt? And feeling into the muscles of your face. Let's begin with the muscles of the mouth, the lips, letting them soften. The muscle of your tongue. Sometimes it's quite nice to press the tongue up into the roof of the mouth and just lay it behind the top row of teeth. Other times it's nice to drop it down to the lower layer of teeth. It really doesn't matter which, just take one and let some spaciousness unfold within your mouth. And that might take you to your cheeks and your jaw. Softening the jaw for me is such a relief. And it has a very deep and profound relationship with the pelvis, in fact. So softening the teeth, softening the jaw, allowing it all to melt like honey on warm toast. And then coming up around the cheekbones, the space of the ears, the intricate inner workings of your ears, and the space around the outside of your ears. Let that feel a little bit more spacious, expansive. And Coming into the midline of the body, the space of the nose. As you breathe in and out through the nose, you might be aware of the temperature difference between the inhalation and the exhalation. You might be able to feel and trace the tiny movements of the hairs within the nostrils. And up to the space of the eyes, all four corners of the eyes, letting them soften, letting the space behind the eyelids and behind the eyes themselves soften, releasing any sensation of clinging or struggle. And coming right into the very heart of the brain, directly between the eyebrows and at about 1.5 inches into the center of the brain, finding that spot, that space, in the very heart of the limbic system, pineal, pituitary, amygdala, thalamus, all these amazing systems that allow us to understand that we are safe and we are well. Bringing softness there to the crown of your head, around the back of the head, to the lower skull, the spine, the throat, and all the way down into your heart, dropping down into your pelvis, and out to the limbs, the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet. And then laying your hands down somewhere comfortable. You want your spine to be straight, but other than that, finding any position that feels good for you. We're going to do the simplest of simple breathwork practices today. It's a topsy-turvey practice for when you're feeling topsy-turvy. Maintaining that softness, which is done through release and surrender. Softness isn't maintained by holding on. So there's this deep trust that that softness is available to you. The more you let go, the more resourced you are. And we're going to take a gentle inhale together and see if we can lengthen the exhale. So it's longer than the inhale. If you've practiced Ujjayi breath before, then you might instinctively drop into that practice of feeling the vibration in your throat. So it's almost like a gentle contraction of the muscles of the throat. And it sounds a little bit like snoring. It really doesn't matter if you're not able to feel that contraction in the throat. It's just an interesting complement to the practice if you can. So for some people it sounds like a gentle snore or almost a very, very quiet Darth Vader. And the name of that breath is Ujjayi breath. It's very cleansing, very warming, galvanizing. I've practiced it myself a lot. It's become very instinctive now, and when I do things like go to the dentist, which I really don't enjoy. Ujjayi breath kicks in and it supports me. Breath in and out through the nose, feeling the gentle vibration in your throat. And the sound that Ujjayi breath makes is very similar to that of the waves on the shoreline. Especially if your shoreline is a little bit pebbly. Or maybe it has beautiful shells. There is this amazing sound of the inhale is like the ocean drawing its in-breath. The ocean is pulling back. And then the exhale are those waves tumbling forwards. So it might be a comfort to visualize that ocean movement, the waves, the shoreline. Inhale, pulling back, drawing in. Exhale, tumbling outwards. And so I'm going to begin a counted breath practice. We're going to inhale for a count of 4. And we're going to exhale for twice that length, so a count of 8. This is an excellent breath practice for bedtime, for sleep, for rest. It's an excellent breath practice for nerves and adrenaline and excitement or anxiety. And as we're breathing, we're dropping down into, well, we're coming through the limbic system of the brain, we're dropping down into the brain stem, the primal area of your breath where, or of your responses of your nervous system, where your basic functions take place. So sleep, digestion, breath. If you imagine a newborn baby, all the functions of a newborn baby come from the brainstem. And as they become soothed with the breath practice, we're able to ignite the space of the prefrontal cortex. So imagine you have a Mohican over the top of your head. This is the area of rational thinking, of perspective, of higher philosophical being. And so as we're doing this breath practice, we're building those neural pathways to support the activity of those higher planes where we're able to take an overview. We're able to rise up out of survival mode and to come into a place where we can access greater joy, greater delight, wonder, and appreciation of the interconnectedness of life and our place in it, our place alongside one another, and our extraordinary ability to adapt and change and thrive. So the inhale is a count of 4, the exhale is a count of 8. Let's all begin together with a deep, deep exhale to flush out and begin at 0. So exhaling out. Deep inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1. You can rest at any time. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, and take any kind of configuration that works well for you. If the count of 8 is too much, then adjust it. 5 more rounds. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Bring one hand to your heart, one hand to your sternum. Drop the chin down towards your chest and let the breath return to normal. So there are days when that breathwork practice is really calming and soothing, and there are days when that breathwork practice is not. And it changes all the time. There is nothing static about your breath. And the breath links you into the heart and the brain so deeply and profoundly. It becomes a thread that weaves those two great organs together. So your breath will be responding according to the brain and according to the heart. And the heart will be responding according to the brain and your breath. And your brain will be responding according to the heart and your breath. So they're like a holy trinity of your body. Gently allowing yourself to smile, bringing your eyelids open. And with that presence and wholeness of being centered in your body, I hope that you have an amazing day. All the breathwork practices, all the wellbeing rituals get put onto my YouTube channel later today, so you can access that anytime. And I have a class every Wednesday at midday, a 40-minute breathwork meditation practice, which you can sign into on my website. It's sonialockyer.com. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you for joining, and namaste.